Hi, this is Sandy, and I'm here for the collab hashtag 12 on 12, hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. And each month she gives us a prompt, and we alter an envelope based on the prompt. And this month it was fairies. I'm a little late in getting this done, but I wanted to go ahead and participate. So I had these two images that I printed out a while back that show a woman with wings, and so I'm going to call her a fairy. It has some mushrooms in the bottom. I just love it. And blue's my favorite color, so I love it from that standpoint too. So I had an idea about how to use this on my envelope, and I'm going to put it on the back side so that I can use this in a journal as a pocket. And so my thought was that if I take the one sheet and put it on the flap, and then I can cut it around it so that it matches the flap, but then put the other sheet on the inside and cut out so that it has the opening. If I could do that, then when you have the envelope closed, the idea would be that you still would get the full image even when the flap was down. So that's what I'm going to try to do. You'll get to see whether it's successful or not since I'm doing this on film. So I'm going to cut the bottom off because I want to be able to stick this down inside the envelope and then trace where I need to cut, what I need to cut here. So we shall see if that works. It's the exact size of the envelope so that it covers up the outside, which might make it a little tight for the inside. So maybe if I take not wide enough. I was going to say if I took another piece of paper and stuck it in there, I could trace. I'm just pulling scraps off the edge of my desk. I could trace what the opening was and then do it that way. So let's try that. Because I don't want to make the image smaller because then it wouldn't cover up the edges. Let's see if I can do this just enough to be able to draw what the opening is and then use it as a template for. Okay, get it down in there just enough. I'm going to cut just a smidgen off the edge so that it'll lay flat. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave just a smidgen on each side to make up for the piece that I cut to get it to fit down inside the envelope. See if I can get this somewhat close. I think that came out pretty good. I can see a little bit on the top of this, but it's really not going to matter. I don't think you're really going to notice it once it's put together. So I'm going to glue that down. This is art glitter glue, but it's in this little container because it gives me a nice tiny little bit when I want to use it on something. And this tends to clog less than my art glitter glue does, so I end up pulling it out every so often. So in my videos, sometimes you'll see me use the art glitter glue bottle, and sometimes you'll see me use this. It's the same glue, just now. If I can glue this on the flap, and I'll glue it, cut it off, and then we shall see. I should actually put glue on the flap because the flap's not square. And then we'll see if it worked, if it matches up pretty well. So try to get the edges matched up as well as I can. Okay. All right, now I should be able to cut this from this side. And we'll see if my idea worked. That's the thing about crafting, is sometimes it's really trial and error. Let's try it and see if it works. Let's experiment. I find that especially with new supplies. I think that matches up pretty good. I like it. That way I was able to use the whole image by having the two sheets. You can still see the whole image even though it's on two different pieces. Well, I like it. That's going to be my envelope for this month for hashtag 12 on 12, hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. So check out what everyone else is making, and thank you for watching my video.